This episode of Colin and Travis in the Morning is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
3, 2. Colin and Travis in the morning, live. Well, welcome to the first ever live show of Colin and Travis in the morning. You know, sometimes when a show like ours that has a cult following brings in a live studio audience, or, you know, when they do a Christmas special, that's a sign that the show's not going well and that it's on its last legs, and they need to do a refresher to try to, you know, get a new audience. But I want to start off by saying that is not the case with our show. Our show is doing great. One of our episodes even has 200 hits on YouTube.
Well, Travis, wait a second. I wouldn't say doing great. Remember that letter that we got from Dan Harmon? You know, the creator of the show Community. You know, the show where we stole our jingle from.
Wait, we stole our jingle?
Oh, Travis, come on. Of course we stole our jingle, Colin Travis in the morning. We couldn't think of that ourselves. But being a prepared fellow like myself, I brought something along to help you.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
Colin and Travis in the morning.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
Colin and Travis in the morning.
Troy and Abed so together.
Colin and Travis in the morning.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
Colin and Travis in the morning.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
Colin and Travis in the morning. At church. Wait, but that's not that big of a deal, Colin. It's just a few little notes strung together. Like, you know, why would Dan be so upset about that?
Well, when you combine that with the scenes that we ripped off of his show, I could see why he could be a little bit mad at us.
Oh, man.
You
did that too?
Yeah, we did the two scenes, remember? Do you forget? Would you like me to refresh you?
You're gonna have to.
Yes.
Psst, Troy.
Colin.
It's me.
It's me.
Abed?
Travis?
I made it through.
I made it through.
I'm a cartoon now.
I'm a cartoon now.
That's impossible.
That's impossible.
Nothing's impossible in here.
Anything
Animals
is
can
possible
talk.
in here.
Your heart is shaped like a
Animals
heart,
can
and the smell
talk.
of pie can make you float.
The smell of pie can make you
have to
float.
believe, Troy.
And hearts are shaped like hearts. All you have
Wait,
to do is believe.
I didn't.
Wait! You don't have to believe.
I didn't.
What? No. I don't.
I may have done some damage there.
I think I may have done some damage there.
I told you to stop playing Operation on me.
What's going on?
I'm at your
Pull in
board
part of your
game.
stupid board games. Life is not a game of Operation, you know.
I shouldn't get my spare ribs.
These guys didn't take my spare ribs.
Well, I think this letter that I got last week is starting to make a whole lot more sense, Colin. Right? Came from the law firm, Crane, Pool and Schmidt. Dear Colin and Travis, this law firm represents Dan Harmon. If you are represented by legal counsel, please direct this to your attorney, and please have your attorney notify us immediately of the representation. We are writing you to notify that your copying of Community infringes upon our client's exclusive copyrights. Accordingly, you are ordered to cease and desist all copyright infringements.
So, what this is saying, what it means, what we should do, how should I word this, Travis? Right, relax, sorry. Anyways, what this means, I think, is that we need a new jingle, Travis. And this is where all of you guys come in tonight.
Yeah, according to the letter that we got here from Dan Harmon's attorneys, if we change our jingle, they will, you know, forego all legal claims that they have against us. And so we thought, you know, being Christmas time and having all of you wonderfully talented people here, we thought it would be cool if you could come up with a new jingle for Colin and Travis in the morning.
Travis, can we please demonstrate what we need for them?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's Christmas, so we thought, you know, you could take a Christmas tune and put in words about our show. So should we do the one that we came up? Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Travis is sewing insightful, and Colin is so delightful, and we want you all to go watch our show, watch our show, watch our show. Now later on, we're going to be asking to hear from each table their jingle for Colin and Travis in the morning. And so you all have a job to do. And if we really, really like one, we may even feature it in one of the upcoming Christmas Memories videos airing over the next 3 Sundays.
I don't know about you, but my stomach is feeling a little bit hungry, and we should probably get to the reason why people are actually here tonight, not to listen to us. We should get to eating.
Now, one of the most important parts about having a banquet like this is trying to figure out which order to dismiss the tables in. How are we going to decide who gets to eat first, right? So what I thought would be a great idea, and Colin thought it would be an awesome idea too, was to play Colin and Travis in the morning trivia. You know, we could ask questions like, you know, other than the two of us, who has appeared in the most amount of episodes of our show?
I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking that it's me or Ronald, but it's not.
You know, another question that we could have asked is, what was the original purpose of Colin and Travis in the morning?
No purpose.
That's a great question. There was a purpose. And that purpose was men's coffee time. Every Friday morning, a group of men meet at Starbucks for coffee, and this was to promote that coffee time.
Now, another question that we had is, in the episode that features the classic 80s song 99 Red Balloons, how many red balloons were used in the filming of that episode?
Travis, that's way too easy for them. Anyone who's watched our videos with optional audio commentary knows that we actually use 99 red balloons because here at Colin and Travis in the Morning Productions, we pay attention to detail.
You know, it's that attention to detail that really makes our show work. But, you know, we ran this idea by our wives, and they agreed that this idea was far too self-indulgent. In fact, they said the whole concept of our show is already far too self-indulgent. And so, rather than doing that, what we thought we would do is something else.
We decided to just pick tables at random. We're going to be completely fair, completely unoriginal, and we're going to pick numbers out of one of Travis's fedoras.
Now you'll see that there's a number at your table, and so we will be picking the numbers, and then when you hear your number read, you're free to exit and go grab some food, and we'll direct you to go do that. We'll probably release 2 tables at a time. 2?
6, 8.
Whoa! Number 111. Numbers 1
You know
and
what,
11.
Colin, I think we should go with number 11, and I think 1 should probably, because our wives are sitting there and they kiboshed our idea, so maybe we should come back to that one. Let's roll it back.
Number 11 and 10. 10 and 11.